still feeling good today, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the Early Edge and 5 more best bets for the night in sports. And if you hadn't heard, the Kansas City Chiefs are your Super Bowl champions 2 times, 4 years. That's the start of a dynasty. But we don't have time to wax poetically on that. I got to bring in the stars of the show. You know them. You love them. And this show's back to the way it used to be, the way that it should be. And I know all of you want to put in your videos and all that. Not today. Today I got business to attend to. We've got Mikey B. We've got the Speculator. And we got EC. So, EC, how are you feeling today, sir?
Oh, I'm great, Coach. I feel – wait, no, I don't. Feel like I'm on a bender, but I didn't have any alcohol yesterday at the stadium. I had not a drop. But I did have the Eagles, and I did have Devontae Smith props to score touchdowns.
I hit a Devontae Smith prop over his yardage, and I cashed it. Did you cash your Devontae Smith?
Yeah, I did. I just didn't cash the Eagles with it.
So you didn't cash the ticket, though?
I did not cash the ticket. No.
Oh.
You know I like my parlays, Coach. We know I like my parlays.
I know. You love your parlays. I like cashing tickets. Those two things are not the same. However, I thought that maybe we do a little before and after because maybe people didn't see what you're talking about. So, Snake, if you don't mind, this is EC right here. And if you read the tweet, it says sports bucket list item number 1. Simply awesome. But like everybody else, EC didn't listen to your boy. EC went rogue. This is the tweet after the game. What a game. What a night. Painful from a betting perspective, but an all-timer of a game. And you notice no longer in the picture because he would have had a tear coming right down the side of his face. So, EC, how were you feeling when you sent that tweet last night?
Like Nick Sirianni during the national anthem, except for a different reason.
That was the only part of Nick Sirianni that I loved last night.
I agree with that. I
loved that, but then I thought after it started, he's perfect for Philadelphia. You either love him or you hate him. And last night, I hated him. He's a good dude, but man, is he irritating the way he cheers for his team on the sideline, chest bumps, go the other way, no good. See, I know all the Nick Siriannis, but at least
you do.
You got into the game.
Listen, Coach, I mean, I had never been to a Super Bowl. Obviously, this was my first. I mean, just an incredible experience. But to watch your Chiefs win, listen, it was a great game. If I didn't lose as much money as I did, I would probably feel better about life and then going to a Super Bowl. But I have to admit, there's like a few gut punches today. Yeah, well, Matt says Coach is in rare form today. I feel like I'm in rare form today. I really do. And do you know that I won $500 separate from my picks from the crew? Maestro, Counselor, Prop Stars, they all were just like you. They didn't believe. They didn't want to go on the right side. But I didn't keep even, not even 1 single cent of it. I gave it away to our loyal fan base. 5 $100 winners, all paid in full. Did you Coach, wait a second. With all those guys that you named, all those guys, they're geniuses. Yeah. I would side with them 99% of the time. I would do it again. Eagles should have won that game.
I guess the Eagles defense didn't give up 24 points in the second half. If you tell me about that holding penalty, I will shut the show down. They gave up 24 points in the second half. Could not stop them even close. No third downs. They were getting first downs without even a chance of turning the ball over.
I guess EC doesn't think that you and I are geniuses, Coach, because our model had the Chiefs winning. You had the Chiefs winning. So
clearly. Thank you, Steve.
I just want to say this, Coach. Yeah. I had a Jerick McKinnon anytime touchdown as well.
Right now, you're just making yourself look stupid.
Coach, he fell down at the 1 sticking yard line.
He's not even on the field. Are you trying to tell me that if he would have gone in, you would have bragged about that?
You damn right I would have. You bet.
All right. Okay. Here we go. It's time to get to our board today. Oh, this is the way. Oh, this feels good to be back. Feels good to be back. Win or lose, this is the show you want. All right, Specty, you're up first, big boy. Let's go.
All right, let's go. We're going away from the Super Bowl. It's NBA time now. And we're going Warriors -3 tonight. Our SportsLine AI has a 4-point spread in the Warriors' favor. They are a completely different team when they are at home, particularly in defense. When they play at home, They average 113 points per game allowed. When they're on the road, 123.1 points per game allowed, a 10-point difference. When they last played the Wizards, they played in Washington. The line was -2.5 for the Warriors. The Warriors won by 9, and they had Steph, but no Clay. So now we're going to bring them back home with no Steph, but Clay, and you're only giving me a 0.5 point difference over there. I'm going to take that bet. And we got a bonus one for you today as well, because the Champions League is back tomorrow. And we got Bayern Munich at PSG under 3.5 goals at -150. I know it's a little juicy, but -150 for under 3.5 goals, I think is a pretty good deal. This line's too high. PSG has had some tough losses recently, and Messi and Mbappe aren't completely fit. They are in the lineup, it looks like, not the official one yet, but they are in the one to come. And so I think PSG is okay with getting a draw and just going back to Bayern and then taking the advance over there. Our model's predicting 2.6 goals. So anything 3 or higher, I like.
Yeah, it's really good information there. Bucket said on the morning show that all the numbers have flipped, because originally they said that Mbappe and Messi were not going to play. Then this morning they said they are going to play. So everything is flipped, and it has flopped. Thank you, Specty, very much. Way to get the show started. A lot of you are in the chat asking about picks from this morning, asking about other things. For me in particular, I can't speak for anybody else. Dan, I know you want to show down with the Magic and the Bulls. There is no universe. There is no universe where I'm going to show down backing the Orlando Magic. So I picked them. Yes, I'm confident. Yes, but I'm not doubling down on anything in the NBA. That's just not going to happen. Now, Mikey, hang tight, because you know where you're going today. You know I got respect for you. You know where you're going. EC, no chance you get the Maestro spot after that despicable display last night. So if you don't mind, I want you to go next, sir.
Well, Coach, it was despicable on Saturday. On the Saturday show, I just gave out loser after loser. I mean, my parlays, which we hit 2-0 on Wednesday, the last time I was on Early Edge in 5, and then it was 0-2 is rough. All right, we're going to go right back to the well. We don't stop. We're going right back to it. We got a college basketball money line parlay. We've got Baylor, Southern, and Elon at plus 151. All right, you ready for this one? Baylor's 1 game back of Texas. They're 12-2 at home. West Virginia's 2-6 on the road. But I'm backing Baylor here because their upcoming schedule is brutal. They've won 9 of 10, but they face a bunch of ranked teams after this. So then we go to Southern. I believe that's in the Southern Conference, something like that, or the SWAC. Southern's 8-0 at home.
Oh my God. You did not just say that.
The SWAC, right? SWAC.
Oh my God. And we've been over this. Where is Southern located?
Baton Rouge.
Thank you. Continue.
Southern 8-0 at home, as I learned. Texas Southern. I know where that is. At least the state. 2-10 on the road. Southern won the first matchup by 1 on the road. I think they're going to win by more this time, but we'll take them on the money line. Then I love teams that start 2-19 and turn their season around. Elon has won 4 and 5 after starting 2-19. Hampton's lost 4 of 5 and is 1-10 on the road. So we're going Baylor, Southern, Elon. That's our college basketball money line parlay. Then we've got the over. We got to play one over play here. Delaware State and Norfolk State over 138.5. 10 of Norfolk State's last 11 games have gone over this number. Delaware State, they played better. They've won five total. They've won 5 times on the year, but 4 of their last 6. So I think this is going to be a little bit closer. It was 143 when they played in January. I think this one, Norfolk's 4-1 to the over at home. Delaware State 9-6 to the over on the road. And then because my man Mikey B's on the show and he gives out great fantasy advice. I mean, that's where I learned from him. I picked up Mark Williams. Thank you, Mikey B, for that one the other day. So I'm going with the Hawks, the Knicks, and the Mavericks at plus 237 for a money line parlay. Charlotte is in the Wembanyama, I think that's how you pronounce his name, sweepstakes. They're not even trying to win anymore. So we'll go with Atlanta there. Brooklyn, have you looked at their lineup? Well, you guys know it. It's not very good. Knicks have won 4 of 6. Brooklyn lost 4 of 6. And then Dallas, they return home after a 5-game trip. Minnesota playing their 4th straight on the road. I think we're going to sweep the board tonight, Coach.
If there is anybody new watching the Early Edge right now, they are feeling like they're in that last scene from Billy Madison, where everybody's like, I am dumber for everything I just heard. I know that's not the right line, but that's how I feel right now. You really going to be paying attention when EC gives out his money line parlays. I don't know what's worth. Well, I know what's worse. You didn't know where Southern was. We asked Buckets the other day where the University of Missouri was. He goes,
Columbia.
Why are you ruining my flow? That was a joke. It's like telling the joke after somebody's told the joke. It's not funny. But what he did say was, Missouri? What? University of Missouri is in Missouri. Yes. Give me the city. And it was for $100 for somebody to win. That's Buckets. You two are.
Buckets is the man. He's the man.
All right. It's time to cash with the coach. You guys know I had 2 plays earlier today. And I've got 2 more plays right here. So 4 total, all from the association. Yes, I know. It's like banging your head against the wall. But I think I found a solution. We're going to go Jazz Pacers, but not for the whole game. Because lately the Pacers have gotten off to really, really fast, high-scoring starts. They haven't always been in the lead, but they've had really high-scoring starts. In fact, 137 against the Wizards. How about 120 against the Heat, then 107 in the second half? So screw the whole game. We'll take the over 116 Jazz Pacers first half. Then play number 2. Oh, EC, looks like we have something in common. I also like the Knicks on the money line, minus 135. But all I need to do is cash 1 ticket, not 3 games. So we'll see which one cashes and which one does not. Now, Mikey B, I apologize that you have to work with 2 children on this show. And I think you know which 2 I'm talking about. So, as you know, of course I'm talking about Specty. All right. All right, Mikey B, you're up, big boy.
My daughter's almost as old as Specty. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to do 2 player props for the same player from the Spurs and Cavaliers game. Now, I know you're all going to be excited about this player. Malachi Branham. We're going to do 2 separate player props for him. First, we're going to do over 12.5 points. That's plus 100 on FanDuel. And then second, we're going to do over 3.5 rebounds. That's plus 130 on FanDuel. And here's why I like both. Trey Jones is out for the Spurs. Now, he got hurt in the first quarter of the game against the Kings on February 1st, and Branham had 22 points in that game. Jones then missed 4 games, and Branham scored at least 15 points in 3 of them. Jones did play in their last game against the Hawks. Branham only had 10 points in that game, but he took 15 shots, which was encouraging. He's taken at least 13 shots, and he's hit at least 2 3-pointers in 5 of his last 6 games. Not only is Trey Jones out tonight, but so is Romeo Langford, and I wouldn't be surprised if Doug McDermott sits too. So we've got some depth issues for an already bad depth chart on the Spurs. And with regards to his rebounds prop, he's got at least 5 in 4 straight games. So with the added playing time, we get 2 separate single props at plus odds. I can't resist.
Oh, you're not putting them together. You're not going to.
No, those are separate, Coach, and they're both plus odds, separate individually. I mean, you can't beat that.
A lot of people are fans of yours. In fact, even those that don't even know your name, Mikey B. Taylor says, I cashed with this dude twice last week. He's been killing it. That dude right there. There's been a lot of different reactions to my plays. Josh in the chat says, Coach is a gluten for the NBA. LOL. No, I eat meat. I eat all of that stuff. Oh, you meant glutton. Okay, glutton. All right. And then another one says, I'm going to go 4 for 4. Drew says 4 for 4. I'm feeling it. I feel like, EC, because you defended your money line parlays so hard that we got to do something for the people. I feel like we got to do something for the people.
Okay.
So since we both have the Knicks, let's go to your college parlay.
Mm-hmm.
If 2 out of 3 don't hit, you pay. If 2 out of 3 do hit, then I'll pay. And I'm broke. I paid all my money out today. Are you in?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. All right. You're that confident. All right.
Yeah. I'm going 3 for 3. Oh, yeah. I'm not losing. There's no chance, Coach. There's no chance that 2 of these teams lose. No chance. 0.
Don't say that, EC.
0.
Oh,
0 chance.
No.
0.
Okay, then.
I may lose 1, but not 2.
No. So if it doesn't hit, so here's what we're going to do. If it hits perfect, all 3, then I will pay twice, 2. If it doesn't hit, you pay 1. And if it doesn't hit 2 out of 3, you pay 2.
Who are we paying? Who are we paying?
People. Hashtag Cohen heads. Put your Venmo in there. What do you mean? Have you not done this before?
It's been a few days.
I mean, EC, if you want to pay me, EC, that's fine.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I do owe you, speculator. I do owe you too.
Are you in for that? Are you in for that?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, great. Okay. All right. Hashtag Cohen heads. Venmo if you want to participate. You ask anybody. I sent out $500 today. Swear to God, it happened. You guys know I don't lie. Now, the last thing. Earlier today, Bucket sent me a a text at 5 a.m. On my kids, this happened. Sent me a text at 5 a.m. It was a quote tweet from a conversation that he had with a young lady. The young lady reached out to him and said, "Do you have plans for Valentine's Day?" Bucket said, "Yes, Bayern Munich is playing." She wrote back, "Is that more important than me?"
Oh, no.
He sent me the quote tweet to say, "What do I say back?" That's where the story ends for right now. I will pick it up tomorrow. But, EC, my question for you. Do you have a date for Valentine's Day?
I do not. It's the most overrated day of the year. And I will be sitting at home enjoying watching whatever college basketball parlays I put together tomorrow. Eating my own chocolate.
If I said that, that would sound really weird. All right. With all that being said, grab your paper, grab your pencil. Here is the recap, courtesy of the Snake. Mikey B on 2 different plays, not parlayed together, separately, both plus money. Spurs, show up tonight, will you please? Or at least Branham, over 12.5 points, over 3.5 rebounds. Then the speculator, 2 big plays today. His hometown Warriors, -3. Then Bayern Munich, PSG, under 3.5. So buckets will be bored and won't have a date on Valentine's Day with no goals there. Then EC, Delaware State, Norfolk State, over 138.5. Then 2 parlays, Baylor, Southern, Elon. Here's the deal. If all 3 hit, 2 people win $200. If only 2 out of 3 hit, then $100. If they don't hit at all, somebody's getting paid. That's all I know. Somebody's getting paid. Then the moneyline parlay, Hawks, Knicks, Mavericks. I like the Knicks at least. Then Jazz, Pacers, first half over 116. Knicks on the money line. Big Cheesy said, EC to get a date by St. Patrick's Day, plus 150.
Oh, I'll take that bet.
Of course you will. Of course you will. You give you 4 weeks to work with. Nobody's shutting you down. Nobody is shutting you down.
That's right. Darn right.
Oh, man. I'll stick with the 10 that I live with every single day, and I'm very happy with that. Crystal, love you, girl. All right, now, with all that being said, there's only one thing left to do, and I believe you all know what that is. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these in-5 tickets straight to the pay window. For my entire crew, love them all. Cohen heads, oh, even you. EC, the speculator. Mikey B, I'm the coach. Tell all your friends you want to have a good time. Break up your workday just a little bit. Get back from lunch. You're feeling drowsy. You want to laugh? It's right here at the Early Edge where sometimes, oh, yes, sometimes we do it in 5. Good luck.